Connect to Support is an online resource for people looking for adult social care support in the district for themselves or someone else. The Connect to Support site was refreshed in 2022 and supports the local authority's duty in the 2014 Care Act to make sure that people who live in their areas receive services that prevent their care needs from becoming more serious or delay the impact of their needs, including the needs of carers. Section 2.1, can get the information and advice they need to make good decisions about care and support. Section 4.1, have a range of provision of high quality, appropriate services to choose from. Section 4.4, if you're a practitioner and would like to find out more information about this, I've mentioned 2 resources on the screen. You can find the links to these in the description of this video. You can find the Connect to Support site by searching for Connect Support Wakefield in the search engine you use. It should be the first result which comes up. If you select this relevant search result, it will then take you to the home page from which you can navigate the site. It's good to note the accessibility options on this page. You can change the contrast of the site on the top right-hand side of the page here. The size of the text next to that here. You can find accessibility details of the site here. You can change the language here with the Select Language button. And the Speak button in the top left-hand corner of the page reads the page out. There's also a wheelchair icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the page. If you select this, it opens up more accessibility options you can explore, like text spacing, hiding images, and changing the size of your cursor. There are several ways to navigate the information on the site. If you know what you're looking for, you can search for keywords using the search bar on the top right of the page. For example, if I wanted to look for information on dementia, I could type dementia and any relevant pages will come up in the search results. If I select the first result, it takes me to the dementia care pathway. These pathways are designed to guide people through different stages of living with a condition or disability. We hope these will be a helpful resource for people. Back on the home page, you can find the contents page of the information section by selecting the Information button on the top bar. Here, you can see all the information pages on the website, including support for carers, legal information, staying independent, safeguarding, equipment and adaptations, conditions and disabilities pathways, staying healthy, and there's also a section on how to use the site. The last way to navigate the site is through these buttons. These take you to different areas of the site. So I am a carer takes you to information targeted towards carers. I need information on social care takes you to the information contents page. I want to refer myself or someone else to adult care services takes you to the council page with Social Care Direct contact information on. Lastly, I want to connect with others or find services from community organisations takes you to the directory, which I'll show you in a minute. One other function the site has is to create favourites booklets. You can add any pages of the site into your favourites and then make them into a PDF booklet. To do this, when you're on a page you'd like to be in a booklet, you can select the My Favourites drop-down button on the right-hand side of the page. Under this, there's the option to Add to Favourites, if you do this, the page will then appear under the My Favourites drop-down. For example, if I want to save some pages to do with caring into my favourites booklet, I would go onto the relevant pages and select Add to Favourites. You can see the pages then appear in the drop-down list. Once I've added all the pages I want, I can select Create Favourites Booklet, and this takes you to a page where you can fill out the details of the booklet. The only section that is compulsory to fill out is your email address, but you can change the text size, the orientation of the booklet, and the amount of information displayed in the booklet. Then select Create Booklet at the bottom of the page, and the PDF will be emailed to you. Remember to check your junk folder, as it sometimes ends up in there. Here's an example booklet so you can see what it looks like in a PDF. All of the links still work and will take you back to the relevant page on the Connect to Support site. We hope this will be a useful feature for people who prefer hard copies of information or might find it difficult to navigate the site. It is also helpful to collect useful information all in one place. The directory is a searchable database of groups and services in and around the district relevant to adult social care. You can navigate to the directory from the home page by selecting the Directory button. You can see the listings that are currently on the site by scrolling down here. There's also a care directory which is taken straight from CQC. This contains listings for things like home care agencies and residential homes. The directory can be searched in several ways. To search for specific listings, you can use the search bar on the top right of the page. For example, if I wanted to look up craft-related groups, I could search craft, and anything related to craft will come up. By default, the search results are ordered A to Z. To get the most relevant results first, it might help you to sort the search results by relevance. You can do that by using the Sort By button on the right-hand side above the map. You can also add directory entries to your favourites by selecting the Add to Favourites button on the right-hand side of a directory entry. This then adds it to your list of favourites. Another way to search the directory is using the filter panel on the left-hand side of the screen to filter results. There are many different categories which listings can be filtered by. For example, you could be looking for computer and IT skills classes. You can also tick more than one box, for example, looking for IT and computer skills classes with disabled parking. Here's a list of the relevant results. You can also search by area using the postcode search function. This might be useful if the service or group needs to be within a certain area of your home or somewhere else. Type in the relevant postcode and use the drop-down to select the search radius and then press go. All services within that area come up and you can see where they are on the map, and they're listed below. Please note that any groups or services without physical addresses or premises may not show up if you search by postcode. So do be aware you may be filtering out relevant results that are online only. You can also create your own listings. If you select the Create Your Listing button on the left-hand side of the directory page, you'll be taken to the listing template, where there's an instructional video and a set of written instructions. If there's a group or service you think would be good on the website, you can add it here. This is a growing and emerging resource, so we'd welcome any additions. Please remember to search the directory first to check that your organisational group isn't already listed. The more people that use Connect to Support, the better. As it's a resource we'd love to be built and informed by users. Please email adultsocialcare@wakefield.gov.uk if you have any feedback on the site, or if a listing needs changes or updates. You can find this email address at the top of every page on the site.